Well, hello there, YouTube. The beginning of another work day. Not even paying attention.
Nope.
4 months, woman. 120 days. That's 4 freaking months.
4 months from what?
We've been doing this daily vlog.
Oh. Very cool.
It's crazy. It's almost a half a year.
It is.
We must be out of our freaking minds.
So.
Well, tomorrow is supposed to be nice and sunny and no rain. I hope the weather pattern changes pretty quick, because it's not looking too pretty out here right now. But we're not going to talk about weather all day today. Look, a caboose. Hot damn. That old ship that's been sitting out there on the Columbia is finally gone. I mean, that thing's literally been sitting there since like January or something. This is what you see all the way every day. Truck after truck after truck. And they just keep coming and coming. Well, going, because going faster than they are, but still just this never-ending sea of semi-trucks. If you're a semi-truck driver, your job is secure if you live in the Washington area, that's for sure. So if you're wondering if it's Spyder season, just keep watching. Oh yeah. These are all new and ready for a new owner. And it just keeps going. There's a big showroom full of them too. Those back there are the ones we don't have a place for. Nuts. Here's the showroom of new ones. F3s, lots of F3Ts if you guys are looking for one of those. Look, it just keeps going. Spiders everywhere. I love that F3 cover. You guys ought to remember that one. And then over here's a bunch of used ones. But the funny thing about this, when the weather gets nice, we'll literally be concerned if we have enough spiders to supply everybody. It's that crazy, the spiders here. Indians do the same thing. Well, it's supposed to be nice and dry tomorrow, but my fear is none of this is going to dry out by the time I leave for work tomorrow, and I may end up being forced to cage it. That would suck. Now this is looking way more promising. It looks like there's some rain up ahead, but dry roads. It's nice and dry in Longview. Things are looking brighter and brighter. If it's this way in Toledo, I'm home free for the morning. As long as nothing happens during the night. Crossing the old Cowlitz River. Welcome to Longview. So that's all they have is a 6-pack. So we're searching. We're thinking the little bobbers, or how about some gumballs? Wonder what we could be up to here. Oh, woman, what the hell happened?
Oh no.
We left and it was nice and dry, and we come out, it's all dead burned wet out here. Alright, mission accomplished. Let's head for the homestead.
Yes.
But we're 10 minutes from sun. We're going to get home in the dark, just like normal.
Yeah, it's all your fault. Because you couldn't decide.
Oh.
I blame you.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll take it. Look at this. 7:30 at night, cloudy as heck, and you can still see outside. Gotta love it. Rock Well, hello. Happy? She wasn't real happy. She was all... Kelly said she was all nestled in down the little feet of the desk chair that I'm sitting in. She had to move her to get the chair out to sit where we sit. She's being all lethargic. Now she decided she needed some affection.
You need some love.
God-forsaken dogs. Yeah, I see it, Abby.
Yeah, I already had the love.
This started with...
I already had the love.
With the mother. She's got this almost like a chest infection, kind of. I don't know how to describe it.
They go like this and they want their chest rubbed.
Yeah, and they got this
and they
this weird kind of scratchy sound in their
look at the little Aberdeen. Look at that little face.
Look at, we see that stupid mutt. You guys never stop filming her.
Oh, she's good entertainment because she's a psycho.
Oh man, she's entertainment, all right.
Don't Miss Bean Bean.
She does the craziest stuff. It's the damnest thing. Especially her and her sister, they just never stop playing. Just the thought of something happening to one of them is a horrifying thought. It's not.
Yeah. No.
These two are.
They're like twins.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You know how you always have like the wild twin and then you have the little calm twin? Knowing people, yeah. You got the tomboy, the little girly. Yeah, Madison is the girly. And the psycho, Abilene. Yeah, she's definitely a tomboy.
Almighty,
she goes, I don't care, I'll go blah, 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 in the mud. And then come up and go, hi. It's like, no.
Goofball. Hey, you guys ever... These... I'm sure you guys... I'm probably the last one in the world to use, but the little gold and copper and silver Sharpie pens.
They write so cool.
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. I've literally never even used one before. Is that
just
crazy?
Always just like black Sharpies we use.
But with those Indian logos off the crates, they're black on the backside, and I was thinking maybe writing something on them. I don't know.
Yeah, a little note to whoever wins.
But it'll be on the back, and
that way you know it's there.
Yeah, it's not gonna, if you display it or whatever, it won't be in the, for all to see. It'll be on the back if you want something. Or if you don't want anything written on there, I won't write anything. We'll put a little something on there. So our plan is to try to do that tomorrow.
When you get off.
Yeah, there was a hitch because Kelly was going to have to work tomorrow, but that got sorted out
at the last minute.
Yeah, the last minute, so she's not going to work. So whether it's nice out or not tomorrow, whether I cage it or ride a bike, I'll still get back in plenty of time to do what I have in my mind anyway, what we've discussed, and how we're going to do this. But anyway, I got this. We were at the Big Blue store today, and I wanted to pick these up so I could write on the back of them. But we'll try to do that tomorrow. It should be nice. There's a morning thing that's questionable, and a night thing. So if it's soaking, either way, she doesn't have to work, so I don't have to stop and pick her up at the Longview store. Just going into that store and back out, minimum with no traffic is 20 minutes just to
get off the
freeway, come in and get right back on the same spot of the freeway is minimum 20 minutes. But she has to close the store down, and depending on whether paperwork goes smoothly or there's still customers in the store, you gotta wait. And sometimes she doesn't get out till 6:30. Well, I'm home for almost a half an hour at 6:30, and then when I go straight home. And then we still have the 40-minute drive from the Longview store to get home.
And then
once she gets
up,
to
stop at the store. Then
it all adds up to miles in time.
Yeah, then you roll in the house at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, like we stopped at Walmart's and we weren't there that long.
Oh,
and we got here about 10 to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were still down by Castle Rock at 7:30 on the last clip before we started this. So that was at 7:33 or something like that, I think the clock said. I finally fixed the clock on the car, so it's not an hour behind. In fact, it was yesterday. I was coming home and I looked and I got this hot flash going. Damn! I've done this before. I've left work literally thinking it was 5 o'clock and left at 4. And I'm driving down the road. And I'm like, oh my God! I just left work early. It's like, oops.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. I'm easy
I
back
can't
there.
get away with that.
Yeah, you would be noticed very quickly.
Yeah. I go to the bathroom and go tinkle too long. It's like, where were you? I was in the bathroom.
I don't know where you were when I got there, but I was wandering around. I go, well, I guess we'll go back there and
No, I had
talk to James
I had
for a
just
while.
walked outside to go look at a bike, and I seen the car there, and I was going, okay, he's in the store somewhere.
I think it would seek me out, huh? So what do you think of all those spiders? My kid is putting them spiders together like an assembly line back there. He's about to kill me because I have to align every one of them. Well, you know, it was a bunch of squatting on the ground and back and forth, you know, hooking everything up and making whatever adjustments, whatever. Holy
So hubby's
crap.
been doing his little leg lifts
Oh, man.
at work.
My legs are, you think, you know, usually after a couple of days you get used to it, but man, my legs are still sore. I feel like I climbed a mountain or something. But, and then, you know, as soon as I get through aligning the first shipment that comes in, the next shipment, another 10 show up, you know, and they are literally running out of room on the floor. They got them all lined up there, and I'm sure somebody somewhere in sales is probably scratching their head going, where are we going to put all these spiders? But and it's not just spiders. There's ATVs and side-by-sides and everything else is pouring in there at the same time.
They need to build a second floor. They really do.
You know what the answer is of where we're going to put everything? Is
What?
You better start selling.
I still think a second floor would be so cool.
Yeah, have a big parts thing or
Yeah,
something
you could
upstairs.
have the whole bottom, or make the bottom, you know, and just have like a ramp that went down, you know, as you bought a bike, you got to write it down. I have ideas.
No,
I
dude.
thought they were, no,
They
have a
tumble.
salesman.
Yeah.
No, have a salesman bring it down.
Oh,
you know.
I'd gladly write them down.
Yeah, wouldn't that be so cool?
Remember our ramp at the Longview store?
Yeah, that is why it was in my head. I was going, that would be so cool.
We had this huge building. It was a Honda and Yamaha shop. Massive building. And the whole downstairs, the basement was the full size of the building. And it was this like, you know, smooth concrete. You know, it wasn't finished or anything, but it was smooth, like almost like they polished it, you know. We used to have flat track races down there and all kinds of stuff, but the ramp was designed so we could take like a Goldwing or a Yamaha Venture and drive it out. It wouldn't hit the ground. I mean, it wouldn't bottom out or anything. Had a sloping top to it. Of course, you know, being in my teens, we tried to see if we could fly, how far.
We can catch air.
Yeah, catch air, because just outside the garage door was an alleyway. With the goal, we'd have somebody watch, you know, be
Make
a
sure
spotter.
there's nobody.
Yeah, hardly anybody came down it, but, you know, people in other businesses would come down the alley.
Just in cases.
Yeah, so we'd have a spotter. Woof, go flying out of that thing. I'll never forget a Yamaha. It was a 1981 or 82, somewhere in there. MX 175. Brand new. Just like a DT with all the lights taken off, and it was white. That's all it was. But, go flying out of there. And I hit it so fast and so hard that I gained too much height. And I hit the garage door. The bottom of the door as I came out. No helmet, of course. And, oh man. How I landed. Because once I landed, I'm like riding around in circles out in the parking lot. Don't even know who I am. I mean, I hit that door hard. Just BAM! The thing is, I seen it, you know, as I'm coming up, I'm trying to duck as far as I can, you know, and it wasn't enough. Man, I must have went farther up than I went out, for sure. But I made it. I cleared the alley. Cleared it. I don't remember clearing it. I was just told I cleared it.
I did that at work. They had the door. Thank God nobody saw, because I clocked myself so good. It was down, you know, because I can't see. out the side, and I'm sitting there
Oh, the
doing stuff.
electric door?
Yeah, I was walking in there, and I clocked that sucker so hard, and it's like, I'm trying to, you know, you're just like dingy, and I'm going, okay, please, nobody see me, and I'm just trying to get back over to my computer. Okay, nobody saw nothing, right? I hate it when you do something stupid and somebody sees.
I've hit that door before too. Yeah. Sun, you know, we'll put it at certain levels.
Yeah, you couldn't quite see, and I thought, you know, I was ducking, and whack, caught that sucker.
Run out there to get a VIN number off or something, come running back in, and you run underneath it, and you just catch it.
Oh.
Wow, big old metal door.
Yeah. There's no forgiveness.
No. What is it about when you either someone hits your head or you hit your head? There's like instant anger. What is that?
Yeah.
Why is
it just makes you so mad.
One of the famous things when you're working on bikes and you have it up on a hoist is lifting up and catching a clutch or brake lever or the end of the handlebar, like especially a bar end weight or something. You're down there and you lift up, bong. Oh.
Yeah, there's lots of words that shouldn't be said.
Oh yeah. I think we're back in the shop. We got to be careful because the sound carries out, so we got to watch our P's and Q's. Sometimes they get a little, the young guys get in there telling their stories, get a little colorful, and you can hear it out. If you're close to one of the doors in the showroom, you can hear it. So, you know, we got to be careful. So anyway, tomorrow we're gonna try to do the drawing for the Indian signs, and I got those cloth straps. I know some people have asked for them, so we'll just do one drawing after another, get everybody's names in a pool. We got a little idea of how we want to do it. We got to practice with this a little bit and see if it works or not. So
if not, it will be plan B.
Yeah. And hopefully, you know, nothing happens and I can get home in a timely manner and we can get this thing knocked out.
Get her done and
yeah, we way overdone because nobody's even talking. Well, other than asking, have you guys done the drawing yet?
I know, and it's like, sorry, it just work.
We just gave it some time to let everybody say whatever, you know, I want one, or I want this, or I want that. And, well, that time got carried away. Just starting to get busy at work, and things just fly by.
Yeah, days kind of go.
And you're going, oh yeah, we need to do that.
I know, it's like,
and
our
plan kind of. Oh,
no.
I'm just carrying it.
No, go ahead.
Oh. I'll sit here and go, no, really, you go. No, you go. But you know, what our plan, we want some nice weather too, so that was kind of waiting on that too. And we're about to run out of time.
Okay. Are we done?
So, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully this drawing thing will come out. We'll have a little fun with that.
Thank you guys for watching. You have a wonderful night. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel.
Perfectly smooth there, Ma. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.